Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bamboo Bigots podcast. I am your host, Fruit, here joined by my co-host, Jacob. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
So for this podcast, we're just going to be going over things we like about 2021 and just kind of like an introduction because we kind of want to make this podcast a series and stuff like that. So, for our first question, I'll be asking Jacob, if you take a moment to just reflect on the year 2021, what were your favorite and your least favorite animes of this year?
Okay, so I think for 2021, my most favorite anime has got to be Tokyo Revengers.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Revengers.
It was so good, and I mean even I think 2021 was just very good for animes in general. I don't exactly think I had a least favorite. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's the thing is it's hard to say my least favorite because they were all pretty good this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way for sure. Just it was definitely a better year. I think I was pretty disappointed by 2020's year of anime. I didn't really enjoy 2020 that much, but 2021 I feel with the new seasons that came out for the current animes, I feel like a lot of them were pretty good, especially stuff like My Heroes. My Hero took a turn and it became a lot better. Tokyo Revengers was also just an amazing anime for this year. It was a good anime to get into. I've been for the viewers who don't know, I'm a huge Tokyo Revengers nerd. I've been waiting so long for season 2 to come out.
Yeah, and I mean we're not gonna get it for a while because
yeah,
it just takes forever to animate this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, wait, do they have a release date confirmed? I feel like it was
I'm not sure. I mean, if anything, it would definitely be next year.
No,
Probably at soonest it would be next year.
I felt like it was 22 spring, but I'm not 2022 spring, but actually not.
I feel like that would be kind of early because yeah, I mean, it takes them about a year to animate
Yeah, I mean that
series.
is true.
So I mean, I don't know. I think it would be a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, so that is a bummer. But yeah, I think Tokyo Revengers was probably one of the best anime of 2020.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, next on my list, though, this is kind of a sleeper one for anyone who's watching. You may or may not have heard of it. It's called Akudama Drive, and it's an anime about it's basically kind of like Suicide Squad if you've seen that, but it's a lot more in depth. The plot is great. The art is great. It's just a really good anime overall. I really enjoyed it. The writers really did a good job with staying away from cliche storylines and stuff like that. So I thought it was really good.
I personally haven't seen it yet, so I wouldn't know what really it's about. I've heard from you that it's pretty good. So yeah, it's on my to-do list after Black Clover.
Oh, Black Clover. Okay. Yeah, it was. I actually watched it in 2022, but it was a 2020 and 2021 anime, so I just put it in the 2021 category. Did slice of life wise, do you like any of the slice of life this year? I feel like they had a pretty good year.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? My Senpai is Annoying was really
good.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, I mean, I like what they did, how they split up the character wise, what they had, basically the two different couples. I thought that was super super cool.
Yeah.
They split up their screen time really well.
Yeah, Futaba and Sakurai-san.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved both of those characters. They were awesome.
Yeah, it was great because it was like you were getting two stories into one, and that's why that's definitely, it's a really good heartwarming anime for those of you who are diehard Toradora fans or anything like that. You will love. It felt like it was weird. It felt like yeah, I am a Toradora. fan. Yeah, but it literally felt like when I was watching it, right? It felt like I was watching Toradora. It felt like it was happening in the same universe as Toradora, and it was a really good anime. I like that one a lot. Also, another one that came out. This actually for 2021. This one came out like I think January, so it was like very new for 2021.
Okay.
Horimiya. Horimiya was like a really good also like
yeah.
slice of slice like rom-com like anime like that. It was I like that one a lot too.
I think with that one, I'd never watched the anime, but I read a decent amount of the manga, and I personally thought it got really repetitive. Like, I'm not sure how the anime was. Well, it's just it was the same problem with the guy. Like, you know, he would always go over to her house, and he would always have this problem in school because he has, you know, all these tattoos and piercings, which is like really weird in Japanese culture. So I feel like it was just kind of like this repetitive thing that just kept happening over and over again. I eventually stopped reading it and I got bored of it. But
yeah.
There was actually something that I forgot to mention when we were talking about just normal anime in 2021. This is probably one of the, like how you said, like my least. It's probably my least would be the Mugen Train, the Demon Slayer.
Oh, Mugen Train. See, I didn't even watch Mugen Train, to be honest with you.
See, honestly, it's filler. Like the whole thing is filler.
Really?
Until the last fight with Rengoku and one of the, you know, the upper demons.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it was the last part was the only part that was well done, because in my opinion, it was just boring. Like, it was really boring. Like, I was watching it and I was really bored. There was way too much CGI in the
No, really?
Yeah, there's a crap ton of CGI. So there was like the one character that was like, you know, connected to the actual train. He like absorbed the train into himself, and he became the train. So the train was technically a demon. So it was like, I don't know, like when the demons started attacking, he was using like these weird like flesh thingies, like these flesh tentacles to attack, you know.
What the heck?
How
did I not hear about this?
That's probably because I haven't told you about it, because I didn't want to like say anything to you. But it's so stupid. It's like all CGI. And
interesting.
And then eventually they kill this demon, and that's when, you know, the good part actually happens. Is when
so parts of it were good.
Demon. Only like the ending, like half an hour. When
half an hour? Oh my goodness.
It's like a 2-hour movie, and it's like. It's so boring for the first part.
That's such an L.
Yeah, it really is. It was honestly such a letdown. And then they also, you know, whatever the Demon Slayer franchise is, they also actually released a series about the Mugen Train. And
oh, really?
It was also a letdown. It was basically what they did was they came out with an episode. This first episode they came out with was kind of like a pre-Mugen Train with Rengoku and how he got assigned to the Mugen Train.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, yo, this is really hyped up. Yo, this is really hype. And the series, you know, the rest of the episodes is literally the movie, but broken up into episodes.
Oh, okay. So that's why it was
stupid. It's kind of like, what? It was just like a really like random thing, because they kind of hyped it up a little bit, like it was supposed to be like something new, but the only new thing was the first episode, and it wasn't, you know, a whole lot interesting.
So yeah, like the thing with me, like, and if you're listening to this and you love Demon Slayer, I'm sorry, but like I didn't like Demon Slayer personally. Like I get why people like it, but I kind of felt like Demon Slayer in general was just kind of like a letdown for me. Yeah, it was just, why? I feel like I didn't like the plot. And I mean, maybe because, so I got like reversed. So I thought that like, I heard that dub was better than sub, when in reality sub is better than dub. So I did watch all of season 1 in dub. And I didn't really like, I mean, I thought it was like okay, like 6 out of 10, but like I I just like I kind of stopped watching it after season 1. I wasn't really interested in season 2 or anything like that, but maybe I'll go back and rewatch it and sub or something.
Season 2 is honestly like a must watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we are kind of bleeding into 2022 now, but the new season is really good. It's kind of just like it's all very good in general. Like the plot is in an entertainment district. I can't remember of what part of Tokyo, and it's
Tokyo.
Yeah. Or not Tokyo, Japan. I don't know.
Oh, Japan.
I don't remember where it is exactly, but obviously it's in Japan. But it's just kind of like this new area of where it combines that old style of the old Japanese style of where it's back in the day Japan, like dynasties and stuff like that.
Interesting.
And and it's just like it creates almost this more modern turn on it where it's just different. And Tanjiro is completely freaked out. It's funny because he's freaked out because he's never seen something where it's like there's all these lights all the time because he's used to living in small villages and stuff. So it's kind of a cool twist on that. And then Uzi, the new Hashira, is just hilarious. I absolutely love him. He's so funny.
Oh, really? There's a new Hashira?
Yeah. The sound cool. Hashira. If you haven't heard, he's cool. His name ironically is Uzi. He's a very cool weapon. He is like, dude. He is like nunchuck swords. It's like kind of cool.
That's
like,
cool.
You don't get to see them a whole lot, but they're pretty cool looking.
And I guess we'll just like move on from Demon Slayer a bit. Like, so Jacob, I know, like, I feel like I know part of the story, but not like the full story. Like, how did? And I'm obviously not talking about like childhood shows like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or stuff like that because like almost everyone watches that stuff. But how did you get into anime and like when did you start watching it?
When did I start watching it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, the first anime that like seriously got me watching anime was Sword Art Online. I think a lot of people can relate with that because for gamers and stuff like that, which is, I'm a big gamer. A lot of people like see Sword Art Online and read the description and it's like, oh, that sounds really cool. And, because it's like, oh, this gaming universe and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, I really got into it. I've probably seen the first season of Sword Art Online like 4 or 5 times now.
Interesting.
Like, it's still today in my top 10 list of my favorite animes. Okay. But when I watched Sword Art Online... I don't know. I would have to have been 5th or 6th grade.
5th or 6th grade?
I don't know, like middle school, dude. I mean, it was so long ago. And, now I've seen so many different animes. It's so hard to remember when I actually started my crippling addiction. So
this is gonna turn into like a TLC episode.
But yeah, I mean, since you're asking me the question, I want to ask the same question to you. What you in the anime?
Well,
besides me.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much you. So the story was like this. Yeah, I saw like Pokemon when I was in like middle school or whatever. I just thought it was okay. My dad actually, he was a huge like avid anime watcher, just like growing up as a kid. So it's always been like kind of a part of my life, but like the kids at school who watch anime, like I thought they were like honestly so weird. And like to be fair, they were weird. Like back in middle school. Yes, some of them. So some of them were weird back in middle school, but it was probably like 8th grade. I started playing like a Dragon Ball game, and I knew a lot about like the Dragon Ball universe because my dad, it was like one of his shows, like one of his favorite shows. My dad's favorite show is Bleach, by the way. So, but I started watching Dragon Ball in ninth grade. Then after playing the game in eighth grade, like kind of secretly, because I used to like bully and kind of like make fun of Jacob for like watching anime.
You were a closet weeb.
Yeah, it was like a closet week. It was just like Dragon Ball though. I saw like and once I started, I started watching like it in like April or something, and I like finish all of my discs or whatever by like June or something. It was probably like, so I saw like the Saiyan arc, the Namek arc, and like the Android stuff like that, all those arcs, right? And I was like, I literally like run come, because this was before I had a school bus or whatever. I literally like, once I saw that no one was looking, I'd literally like speed walk and like kind of like try to walk faster to run home so I could watch Dragon Ball.
Such a nerdy thing to do.
Yeah, it is such a nerdy thing.
Okay. So I wanna put a pause on you just for like 5 seconds, right? So big controversy here, right? Mm-hmm. I hate Dragon Ball. I think it's one of the worst animes out there. And here's the thing. Before people start flaming me, right? I respect the show, okay? Like, I don't really talk bad about it. Like, I'll make fun of Elijah for liking Dragon Ball, but I won't really talk bad about it because I know how much influence it had on, you know, the anime world, and like it actually basically carried it on its back. We have now. Yeah. So it's like, I respect the show, but I don't like it. I think it's so boring.
For the viewers listening, his favorite show is One Piece, and I absolutely I tried watching One Piece, but I just couldn't. Like, I think, like, don't hate on me for saying this, but I think the art style is just disgusting to look at. Like,
that's weird to me because One Piece's art style is actually my favorite.
Really?
Yes, I love the One Piece art style.
And like whenever I would see him watching One Piece, I thought the characters were just like so annoying and unbearable, like just like over the top. Yeah, I thought the characters were just like over the top all the time, and I'm like, it just feels like I'm like watching like a bunch of annoying children. You know what I mean?
It can be like that, but the thing is that this show, it has, I think if you really get into One Piece, it has one of the most amazing storylines ever.
So the plot's good.
Yeah, the plot, dude. I mean, like, you can make fun of for One Piece for having, you know, about 1,005 episodes. Oh, but the thing is that it's like, yeah, some of the arcs are drawn out, like Thriller Bark and Skypiea. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Skypiea was terrible. You don't know what I'm talking about, really, but it's just such a boring arc. And right now I'm in Thriller Bark, and it's so boring, dude. It's like, it's really boring. It's like I watch it and I just play games on my phone and just have it in the background. Okay. It's so boring. And I mean, like, any One Piece fan, like even diehard One Piece fans will tell you that it's a pretty boring arc. It's just so freaking long for no reason. Dude, it's like,
I mean, it's honestly, 1,000 episodes, you know?
No, yeah, the show is, but to be honest with you, this is probably exaggeration, but this arc by itself is like 100 episodes.
Oh my goodness.
It's so boring, dude. It's not even funny.
Do you think you'll get through it?
Of course I'm going to get through it. Okay. I really want to, the one arc that I'm really looking forward to is Marineford. It's my favorite arc. It's like, Elijah, it's like this big war, basically, that goes on between the world government and, like, some of the biggest pirate crews out there. The biggest pirate crews? Dude, oh my goodness, it's so good. See,
I do really like pirates, though, even though I don't like One Piece.
Yeah, I love the pirate theme. That's one of the reasons why I love it. And I just like the characters, too. A lot of the character developments are really cool.
But going
One Piece character, it's Blackbeard.
Blackbeard?
Easily. Blackbeard.
I guess. Just try to guess my favorite Dragon Ball character.
Your favorite Dragon Ball character is, what's his face? It's easily Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo? Okay, that's fair. No, but I'm very generic. I'm like one of those like Goku fanboys.
Yeah, but Goku fan.
But going back to like how I started watching anime. So I started watching Dragon Ball in ninth grade, did not tell anyone, would make fun of Jacob for watching anime, even though I was watching Dragon Ball. And then sophomore year comes around, and for those of you who don't know, I am currently a senior. I'm like about to graduate soon, and Jacob is a junior, so he's only like he's only a year behind me. Sophomore year comes around, and this was like before COVID and everything. And Jacob was like, "Oh, like Elijah, like you need to watch My Hero Academia." And I was just like, "What the heck is that?" So this was like this. I mean, I think I can argue this was before the fandom just got out of control. Like it wasn't like
this was when it was good, and like when season 3 released. That's when I started watching My Hero. Was when season 3 was released, and that was right before the fandom took over.
Yeah, the fandom's crazy. So I started watching My Hero Academia, and I was like, holy crap, this is actually like fire. Like I like this whole anime thing, right? So I finish My Hero Academia, right, and this is probably around like February. And then Jacob's like, watch SAO. I watch SAO. A lot of people hate on SAO. I personally don't really see a reason to, besides that some of the later seasons are a bit bad, in my opinion.
It's because of the length of the first season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought the first season was good.
The first season, it is good, and a lot of people love the first season, but the problem that the community has, just the anime community in general, is that it's too short.
Yeah,
they think that it goes too fast for something that has so much potential.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they're coming out, with the remake or whatever, with like Asana's point of view or something like that.
Oh, really? Yeah, is it a movie or like a episode series?
Last time I saw it, it was an episode series, but now I think it's a movie. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really confused about the whole thing, to be honest with you. I haven't looked into it a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
But all I know is that there's more content coming out for Aincrad. That's what the exciting part is. Yeah,
but I started watching SAO, I thought it was like pretty good,
You liked SAO.
Yeah, I did like SAO. Like looking back now, it's definitely not in my top 10 because there's just so much better anime out there. In my opinion.
Well, you never actually finished the series. You only watched up to the Fairyland dub.
Because this was back when I only would watch things in dub. I'm like,
that is true.
Now I'm like an only like sub watcher, but because I just think sub is better. Besides like Dragon Ball,
there's like certain shows that you have to watch in dub. Or that it's like I've watched in dub in the past and I just can't transfer over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I just have to watch it in dub.
Yeah.
And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure season 3, or no, what is it? Part 3, Stardust Crusaders. That has to be in dub. It's too funny with one of the characters.
Yeah. But so basically, right. I start watching SAO and stuff, and then quarantine hits like a train, like boom. It was like bam, and I had nothing to do. So guess what I did? I watch anime every day, and and do I regret it? Partially, but I saw a lot of good shows, so
now now you have a lifelong community that you belong to in the anime-verse.
Man, I feel like I'm like the black sheep of the family, to be honest. Like
sheep.
So I just do not associate with some of the people in there.
Yeah, well, also that's because you're still a closet weeb.
Not necessarily. Like
not as much, but you still kind of deny it sometimes.
Like it's like weeaboo rights. Like, I personally, right. Like, I'm not gonna go to school, right, with like a Naruto headband and what are those like the?
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. That you not, bro. I don't go to school in a Naruto headband. Okay,
I'm kidding. Not anymore.
We don't talk about middle school, okay?
We don't talk about middle school. But I'm not gonna like
matured. But okay,
I'm not I'm not gonna like stand up on the tables and wear all these like anime shirts and be like, I watch anime. Like obviously if it's like streetwear style, like I think it looks cool, yeah, I'll wear it. But
See,
I'm not gonna like bring it up in normal conversations. Like if my friend mentions anime or something, I'm like, oh, like what shows do you like to watch? Because they obviously get it. But like my other friends, they just like don't get it, so I just don't bring it up. I'm not gonna like proclaim to the whole world that I'm like some like avid anime watcher like all the time. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. See, that's kind of funny because I am the opposite of that.
Really? Yeah,
yeah. So the
you
thing
kind
is
of are.
that here's the thing. Here's the thing is that it's like I'm not really like that weird of a guy if you actually talk to me.
Yeah.
But it's like on the outside and like with not knowing anything about me, you probably think I'm the weirdest person in the world, bro. Okay. So here's the one thing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm basically my school's hentai sticker dealer, right? Like
Yeah.
people have come up to me and I don't even know who they
And
are.
I can
asking
confirm
me
this
for hentai
because
stickers.
there was a kid in the hallway who came up to him while I was walking with him from classes asking for stickers.
It was a freshman.
Yeah, it was a
This freshman kid in my my gym slash, my elective classes. He saw my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And on my school laptop, I have a bunch of hentai stickers on there. And
didn't your Spanish teacher say?
Oh my God, we'll get about that. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this kid, he like absolutely like he was like, dude, can I? He tried to pay me for him, and see the thing is, I don't.
He tried to pay you how much money?
Dude, I literally he wanted to give me like $10. I'm like, dude, you don't need to give me money. I'm like, I spent $10 for like 500 stickers. It's like nothing. me giving you 10 stickers is nothing. It's like I don't actually care. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you mentioned my Spanish teacher.
Teacher?
My Spanish teacher, her brothers have this obsession with their hentai stickers as well. And she was telling me how they put them on their car. on their cars. So that's how she recognized my stickers, and she's like,
my goodness.
She's like, oh no, Jacob, why do you do that? I'm like, because it's art. No, I'm kidding. But her brothers apparently do like hentai stickers too.
That's funny.
So
I think
really funny.
that's the funny thing with like the newer generation. Like if your teacher was what, like I'm guessing she's pretty young.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Like
I'm not sure her exact age, but yeah.
If your teacher was like 40 something, like that would just kind of be like unheard of. Like they wouldn't get it. Like I'm waiting for the day. Like I have kids, right? And I send them to their school. I'm gonna ask them like, oh, like how your class? Like they're gonna be like, they're like, Dad, can I bring my friend Naruto Uzumaki over? Like, because I feel like, dude, some of these kids are like nowadays. They're definitely gonna name their kids after their favorite anime characters, and it's gonna be so cringy. Like, I'm dreading it, but I'm also kind of hyped for it because I know, dude, with the kids nowadays, like they're totally gonna do that. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, oh my God, I'm calling that.
It's
gonna
be funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, dude, like, I don't know if I ever have kids, but there's this kid comes home. Can Luffy come over? I mean, like,
can Luffy? Or like Deku.
Can Monkey D. Luffy come over? Let me get this straight, son. Your friend's parents named your kid Monkey? Like what? That's gonna be the funny part. It's like Monkey D. Luffy. They're gonna name
I feel like some of the cool there are some cool names. Like I totally want to be named like Ichigo or something. Like I think that's a pretty.
You were gonna say that.
Wait, actually,
I knew you were gonna say Ichigo.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking that when you were saying cool anime names, I'm like, he's definitely gonna say Ichigo.
Say Ichigo. Ichigo. Like I think Ichigo is such a badass name.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, so many different characters are named Ichigo.
Bro, what if someone names their kid like Mineta or something like that?
They're a disgrace to this world.
I know.
Their kid Mineta.
I know that's gonna be funny. So, are there any? Is there any anime that you're like actively looking forward to 2022?
Oh God, don't even get me started. All right, here we go. Number one, I am looking forward to most. Drum roll. Chainsaw Man. Oh
Chainsaw
my
Man.
God, bro. I am waiting for Queen Makima to get animated. I cannot wait for this anime to come out. I'm not a loser, so I don't pirate manga anymore because I actually like to pay the authors.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I've been strictly buying manga and collecting manga and stuff like that. So
And he has a huge collection in his room. I
Yeah,
literally saw.
it's-
I literally
it's pretty
went
big.
over and saw it yesterday.
yeah, I mean, I'm literally looking at it right now, so I can like list off everything that I have, but I'm not going to do that. But
Maybe another episode.
I have up to volume 8 for Chainsaw Man, which is the most recent one in America, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Unless if the newest one came out like this month or something, but number 8 is the current one from what I understand, and it is so good. It is a must watch. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that it's gonna be very, very, very violent, very bloody, and it's gonna be so much like Attack on Titan.
Oh,
and
okay.
I say this like this. I say it like this, right? So when you watch Attack on Titan, you cannot get connected to characters because your heart will be broken every other episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's exactly like that with Chainsaw Man. It is a very sick show. So if like it's very sick. Like there's a lot of like really creepy stuff that goes on, and apparently the author for the manga is like really creepy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently he's kind of like a really weird guy.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, apparently he's like this really weird fetish because I saw a TikTok about it, but I don't know what it actually is. So it's got to be something creepy.
Yeah.
But the show overall visually is going to look really good because it's animated by Mappa. And
It's animated by who?
Mappa. It's like one of the
Mappa.
biggest animating companies out there.
Okay, yeah.
But it's I can go on and on how much I love Chainsaw Man. Denji is such a relatable main character. I mean, he is, his origins is like he's a kid that's living in poverty by himself, and he's horny AF. He's horny AF, and it's funny because that's the whole
As with
plot.
most anime protagonists.
No, but you don't understand. The first like 2 books, the first volume 1 and 2, and not as much as in volume 3.
Yeah.
He's trying to do stuff for girls, so he'll let them touch her. So she'll let him touch their boobs. It's so funny. It's such a funny plot.
Oh man, plot.
It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I was gonna actually move on to another one I'm looking forward to in 2022, and there's also one I want to say. So before I mentioned my number 2 that I'm excited for 2022. I want to put it out there that there is an anime that is coming out in 2022. It actually already started coming out. It's called Orient.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't
Please
given it a
don't
watch yet.
Please don't watch it.
Okay.
It is so freaking bad.
Really?
Here's the thing. Yes, it is terrible. Oh, Lord, it's so bad. But here's the thing. The manga is amazing.
Oh, okay.
The anime, I started reading the manga, and this is a very on the low, manga / anime. Like, I've never seen any posts about it on Instagram. I've never heard anybody talk about Orient at all. But it is a must read, not a must watch. It is a must read.
Must read.
Because it has a pretty good plot. To sum it up, it's about this kid, these 2 kids. They I guess I call them kids, but they're really like teenagers. They live in this village where these people, they worship demons as their gods.
Mm-hmm.
And the samurai are, you know, in their legends are these bad people that kill the demons because they're just bad, they're evil people.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're just trying to save humanity from these demons.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, this kid, he wants to be a samurai. And he ends up becoming a miner. He's in mining school for a while, which is like a really big thing for them in this town. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he finally graduates from the school and he's about to go mine for the demons. And, you know, then there's just like this big surprise that, you know, mm-hmm. comes onto all the, you know, the kids that were miners. And you'll see it if you ever, you know, read the manga or watch the anime, which I don't recommend.
recommend.
But another thing with Orient in the manga, mm-hmm. it is some of the best art I have ever seen.
Really?
It is so good. I mean, it's like it's just pitch perfect down to the teeth. Yeah, if you want to look up some of the pages or whatever, I mean, yeah, it is so good, but it is such a
whoa, dude. I think you showed me the covers. You showed me the covers of these, and I was just blown away by them.
Yeah,
the art is cool.
Very good. They're absolutely exquisite, as I would say. It's very good. But if you seriously want to, you can watch the anime. The thing that sucks about the anime is that instead of samurai, they call them bushi. And instead of demons, they call them oni. Bushi is like a type of samurai or rank for samurai. It's one mm-hmm. of them. I'm not 100% sure. But it's stupid. Because it doesn't flow.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like, oh, the bushi are enemies. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right. It's like, what? It's
the
like,
bushi are coming.
The bushi, woo! And it's like, I mean, like, I know oni basically means demon in Japanese, but it's like, why? It's stupid. It's like, the people worship the oni. It's like, what? Just say demons. It sounds better. I don't know why they did that. And the animations are like basically 7 Deadly Sin animations. They're god tier awful.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, they're really bad. It's stupid. I mean, watch the anime if you're on low budget. Please do not pirate the manga. We actually would like to pay our authors.
Yeah, pay the authors.
They work hard and they make no money off of manga. Try to give them something.
That's true. I was watching just something and I'm just like, these poor mangakas like in Japan, like it, because you know you see as like mangakas as like having like a free lifestyle. No, like they're working harder than the average like salaryman. Like it's kind of crazy. And with Japan's working standards, it's like it's
intense.
If it's worse than Japan's working standards, like I just can't imagine it. Like they literally have to devote their life to it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean if you've ever seen interviews with like Oda or something like that, he literally sleeps 3 hours a day.
Oh, dude,
and he writes manga for the rest.
How do you even have creative energy at that point? I don't understand.
I mean, he is so in love with One Piece. It's really funny.
He's the one. Okay, that makes sense.
He's the one. Yeah, he's the One Piece author. If you didn't know that, but he's actually the highest paid mangaka in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he surpassed the author for Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I feel so terrible for not knowing his name.
Oh,
because he's
the Dragon Ball author? He's Akira Toriyama?
Yeah, I feel so bad for not knowing his name, but I don't like Dragon Ball, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hurt you. Yeah, you know those kids who are just... the kids who are just like, if you talk crap about Goku, I'm gonna hurt you. Just like it's like it's like they're in love with the character.
I'll keep what I'm saying brief, but basically what he said was that in this interview somebody asked him if he could ever have any devil fruit power from One Piece, what would it be? And he replied with Nico Robin's devil fruit power. which I don't know why I don't know the name of it, but basically she can grow any body part like anywhere, and he said that he would want that power so he could write manga 10 times faster.
Oh, sure. I
He
think he wants it for very different reasons, and he just exposed himself.
Hey yo, he did actually say in an interview that Robin could put she could grow her tits from anywhere. He said that in an interview. It's kind of funny. You can read about it if you seriously want to.
So those are the 3 mangas that you are looking forward to? Or I mean animes, mangas, stuff like that.
I said 2, but yeah.
2? Oh, you said 2?
I said 2, but the other one would be Attack on Titan. That's easy.
Oh yeah,
that's Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even have to go into much
I do need to
detail
watch
as to why
Attack
I'm
on
excited
Titan
for that. Yeah, I mean, really, we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on Attack on Titan because it's Attack on Titan, so, it's self-explanatory. But what about for you? What do you think? 2022.
I am looking forward to some good slice of lives, I would say. Mainly just because, I like the random ones.
You don't even know what that is. You don't even know if slice of lives are coming out this year.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then
I think my slice. Shoot. My senpai is annoying. I heard is getting a season 2. Don't quote me on that, but I heard it is getting a season 2 this year, and so I'm pretty.
This year?
Yeah, 2022.
For my senpai is annoying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's kind of fast.
Oh, and Yorimichi Onisan. I heard that was coming out. Season 2 this year too, but do not quote me on those things. I kind of get my stuff from some somewhat questionable, dodgy sources.
We don't have any of our information up here right now.
I also while we were talking, I looked it up. Tokyo Revengers only took 9 months to produce, so it is a possibility that it comes out this year.
I could see that though, because Tokyo Revengers, it's the animations are good. I'm not gonna lie, the animations are good, but it's not like animating Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
where there's cool really specific things that they have to put a whole lot of detail into. Where because in Tokyo Revengers, there's no superpowers or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I think those 3, because oh my goodness, yeah, I didn't talk about this earlier, but Lives of Slice for 2021 was just incredible, and especially for me because I'm not just gonna say 2021. It's just the anime I watched during 2021. I've watched a lot. I've watched Yorimichi Onisan, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I've watched Toradora. I've watched My Senpai is Annoying. I've watched Horimiya. And I feel
Didn't season 2 for Love is War come out in 2021?
Oh yeah, it did. You're right. That was I think that was spring, so I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, it was early year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it honestly could have been winter. I'm not sure. The OVA came out.
You want to talk about the OVA now?
Wait, did you get through the whole thing?
I don't think so.
I did. I watched the whole thing.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I only I think I got to the bathroom scene, was satisfied.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it was a funny. It was
wonderful.
Please
do it again.
Please do what again? Make another OVA, dude. Yeah. The artist. Dude, I know the animation team had a lot of fun doing that. Is what I'm gonna say.
Well, it's actually really funny because a lot of mangakas are really weird people. I know the writer for the author for Rent a Girlfriend. Mm-hmm. He specifically stated in some of his mangas before that he wants to write hentai. So it's really funny because I don't know, that was one manga back in my terrible days when I was a pirate myself.
When you were a pirate. Yeah,
when I was
I feel
a pirate,
I remember those.
I read that whole series pirated, and he always would put like stupid little messages in there. It was like really funny.
Yeah, because I forget his name. Paulo from Tokyo actually did an interview with him.
That was really funny, dude.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
funny.
That. So I started watching Rent a Girlfriend when that came out, and I was like, oh, dude, this show is so funny. And you're like, isn't that the mangaka that Palau from Tokyo interviewed?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is it? And I went back and I looked up the video, and I was like, you're right, it was. I was like, and what's funny is that was almost like a year before I think it got animated, maybe half of a year before before it actually like blew up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of funny, actually. Yeah. I forgot that whole thing happened.
Yeah, I do. And for those of you who haven't seen Paulo from Tokyo, you should definitely watch it out. He gives like a really
check him out.
He gives a really cool scoop on the what do you call it? Just the lives of like, you know, normal Japanese people. Like he'll kind of like follow through their day, like around them through their day. Like he shows like
though, he can be a little cringy, but he's good to watch.
I mean, I don't really think he's that cringy. I like
he can be okay. He can be a little extra. If you ever watch any of his like food reviews.
Oh yeah, the food reviews. Yeah, like, of course.
Every time he bites something, it's like, bro. It's really funny.
His food reviews are something else. They're very special.
Yeah. And it's always like. It's like he orgasms every time he takes a bite out of something. It's so funny.
Yeah. Paulo, if you're watching this, we love you.
Yeah.
We love you. You
oh god.
Yeah. I love Paulo from Tokyo.
Yeah, but honestly though, he puts a really big scoop on a lot of things, cuz I'm taking a trip to Japan sometimes this summer.
Yes.
And
hopefully the border won't be closed again.
Yeah, hopefully. Stupid COVID.
As of right now,
whole COVID.
I think they opened it, but it might only be for a short period.
They keep opening and closing.
And closing,
from what I heard from my Japanese teacher, Sayaka. Shout out to Sayaka if you want to look at her Instagram. She posts daily content about Japanese language and stuff, but she's my Japanese teacher. Mm-hmm. She said that the borders are currently closed, I believe.
Oh, they're currently closed. Okay. Yeah, because I was watching, if you guys don't know who Trash Taste are, they're also another anime podcast. Go check them out. But Connor and Garnt went to the UK, and it was like only a short period where like the borders opened, and when they got back, like they like kind of closed down again, and they've been like opening and closing. Like I heard from them that it's just been like open close. Like it seems like that Japanese officials can't really make up their mind in that way. But I'm not really an expert on the topic.
They actually recently got slammed by a variant, apparently.
Oh really?
I'm not sure. I don't think it was Omicron, but they got slammed by something. I saw a small post on it by Instagram. Yeah. Didn't look much into it.
Yeah. I heard Kyoto is like dead.
I'm, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure. But let's go back to some anime here. So you never really finished of what you were really looking forward to in 2022.
Yeah, so I mentioned I was looking forward, to like hopefully Tokyo Revengers will come out. Bleach's final season is coming out October, even though I haven't watched Bleach yet.
Is that October? That's a little bit from now.
Yeah, it is.
Bleach is on my list. After Black Clover, I think I'm gonna start Bleach because I want to watch it.
Yeah.
But I recently started Black Clover and like literally fell in love with it.
Like the soundtrack of Bleach is crazy.
Is it?
It's amazing. Like I haven't seen a lot of it, but I grew up around the because like my dad, like he watched all of Bleach, and I think they might be close to like, they're definitely up there with like Dragon Ball and One Piece's episode length. Like they have a lot of episodes of Bleach.
Is it long?
Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So you might want to double think about that actually.
I might just read the manga.
Read
I'm
the manga might be longer.
I don't care. It's more to my collection. I personally like manga more than anime.
Yeah.
I just think like sometimes anime just doesn't do justice for the manga.
Yeah.
So like for instance like Fairy Tail, I love the Fairy Tail manga, but I hate the anime. Mm-hmm. I think the anime is terrible.
It's so unfortunate because I hate when stuff like that happens.
Yeah. I mean like I'm planning on collecting the whole Fairy Tail series. Mm-hmm. I literally am 20 volumes away from having it all.
Man.
I have 43 Fairy Tail volumes.
Dang, dude. Did you at least get them in like bundles for like cheaper?
I do. I buy the box sets.
Okay,
so
the box
for
sets.
the first for my first what was it? My first 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
I bought them individually because I wasn't sure if I liked the series, so I bought like the first and second one. And read them and fell in love with it. You know, bought up to what I needed for the next box set, and then I started buying the box sets. So,
okay.
So it's just cheaper. I mean, it's like you pay
that's a smart move.
$70 and you get like 4 books free.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, only 4 books for $70?
No, you get 4 books free. You get like
4 books free. I thought you were saying $70 for 4 books.
No. You get like 10, 11 books.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's 11.
Yeah, actually that's not bad because I mean like usually
it's pretty good. It's not
even if they didn't include the free ones, I feel like manga is usually around like $10 a book.
Yeah.
So you are getting a good deal plus the 4 free books. So. What do you get at like Barnes & Noble, Amazon?
No, yeah, I usually when I buy my manga, I usually get it from Barnes & Noble's because I like to pay cash for manga. Okay. But when I buy my Fairy Tail box sets, I get them on Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's crazy. I definitely manga is something I do want to get into. Yeah, I'll edit that out, Jacob. I just looked at your text. I was like, what? Or we can keep it in. I'll show the text on screen.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. So basically, I just texted him asking if we can wrap up because I gotta take a shit.
Okay. But yeah, I am trying to get. I do want to get into manga. I think just like. I don't want to pay a lot of money, so I might just like start with the library or something like that.
It's definitely a money trap.
Yeah, but
you can always peruse my library, my home.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm scared I'd like accidentally ruin a book or something. I'd keep it in like a pencil case.
What?
No, like I'd get like if I were to borrow one of yours, I'd definitely put it in like a pencil box so it doesn't get like.
Yeah. I actually recommend reading I Am a Hero. It's also one of those not very popular series, but it has a movie adaptation like a live action, but it's not. So the thing is with I Am a Hero, it's not like an anime style. It is an anime style, but it's a different kind of style. It's not like, big eyes, stuff like that kind of style. Yeah. It's more of like a down to earth human style.
Oh, okay.
Like that's kind of like a a way of manga that is basically dying out. But it is. I've actually have a book called A Geek in Japan. And
A Geek in Japan.
It basically like breaks down Japan for you. And I was reading the history of manga section, and it says it in there what it's called. It's more of like a realistic style, but I'm not really sure like exactly what it's called. But it's a good series. It's like a zombie apocalypse thing. It's actually pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's scary. I like scary.
Yeah, it is kind of scary. You might like it.
Definitely. I do. Yeah, I want to give it a try, but thank you guys for tuning into the podcast.
So thank you for showing up to our podcast and have a good rest of your day.
Have a good rest of your day, guys. We love you. Goodbye. Okay.